number of activities now. Number of things I have to say. First, a few words about those people. One of the person actually who did for the last 1 year back and forth communication, back and forth hard work, and it seems that I felt if the academia could become like that with that great mindset, not only what we say but also we do, then we could have the different world. The conference title, you can see the restructuring of the global economy. But sometimes I see, is it the only economy we have to restructure? Or we have to restructure everything? When Gorbachev 1985 brought the concept of perestroika, he actually meant that restructuring everything. The society, people within the society, laws, the trade, and the economy, the philosophy, the context, and so on. I think this conference fits well what we see nowadays. The world with the very much uncertainties, the very much complexities, ambiguity. It seems to me sometimes that the people used to say lies, and the media people. Every year we select the best papers. I think the 4 best papers, and then we select best e-posters. Then also we acknowledge our deepest appreciation to those people who worked hard to review all the papers. So we select 3 reviewers. So I'm going to announce now these 3 elements, but it seems that I don't have the best paper presenters, but I'll tell you what will be the implications. So let me first announce best papers. Now, this year we have received altogether 218 submissions, both online and offline. Number of papers accepted after review, 116. Number of papers registered, 91. And number of full text paper submitted for publications, means the proceedings, is 53 papers. So 53 papers will be published in the conference proceedings. Now, if you look at this, about 40% papers have been accepted. The quality, some of the quality of the papers I don't need to endorse. I think you have witnessed that. Some of the papers are fascinating with the methodology, with the discussions, with the research output. I think that's the way some of the papers can contribute for the enhancement of the societal causes. And that is most important why the platform like CBER should exist. That is not only bringing the people to share their mindset, their ideas, their output, and so on, but also to enlarge the social causes, to contribute. I think so much so that billions of people who are living in this world think about how many of us fortunate to contribute or give back something to the society. I think that's the way, the tremendous job you all are doing as scholars. And now let me, based on the criteria, there's a number of criteria. There's a 3 phases of selections. First, it is initially selected by someone within the evaluation committee. Then it goes to 2 people to shortlist, and after shortlisting, we need to identify 3 or 4 best papers. That is done by 3 professors. Those are relevant in the field. Then after these evaluations, they have identified 3 best papers and 1 categorical and honorable mention. So let's see what's the first best paper. The title is Brand Positioning, Strategies and Their Effectiveness, a case of high street fashion retail brands in Pakistan, South Side, Lahore School of Economics. I don't see. He posted yesterday.
Yes.
So we'll be sending that email to him. And not only we are sending this email to the author, anyone, the best category, will be sending emails to the head of the to him to give us the head of the department and head of the institutions so that we can send these good declarations to their head. And then second best paper, we have reference number ROGE, sorry, I didn't mention, 2001, the paper titled Work Engagement, Financial Wellness Support and COVID Risk Perception in Egypt. Professor Michael Wagner, University of Cincinnati, Professor Gabi Bodo, Eldin from University of Egypt, Future University in Egypt, and Professor Marwa Ibrahim, the Future University in Egypt. And the third category paper, the reference number 1066, and paper title is The Impact of Artificial Intelligence on Organizational Behavior, a risky tale between myth and reality for sustainable. Dr. Joinab Yunis. Oh, wonderful, congratulations.
Dr. Marwa and Habiba.
Two peppers go to Egypt. Wonderful. That was really quite interesting. Yes, thank you. And the paper was really quite very interesting. And we have the fourth category, an honorable mention. Paper title is 2007. The influence of green HRM on employer branding in the Egyptian education sector. Umar Muhammad, Salam Muhammad Salim, Dina Nagiu, Muhammad Saif, Yusuf Abdel, Marian Ashraf, Dr. Christian Kirk, again Future University.
That's a paper that was is actually out of their graduation projects for the HRM. Congratulations.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure that you have witnessed the type of papers this time. Some of the presentations, we are looking not at the context of the papers, we are seeing that the content of their output and whether that output really can contribute to the body of knowledge and then advance the society. That's most important, and I have witnessed myself. Although I was running around and missed many of your presentations, but I felt that some of the papers has high potential to do something the society we are living in. Now, next category is the e-poster presentation, e-poster submissions. Let me do it quickly. The first e-poster, I think we have received, okay, let's 2008, most of them it seems going to Egypt. Examining the impact of omni-channel on customer experience.
That's Dr. Nagla as well, with our students.
Six co-authors with Dr. Nagla, yes. Second paper, impact of financial performance on sustainability performance in construction companies in Egypt. It's Dr. Ola Asa and the two co-authors. Again, it's Egypt. And then 2006, the effect of real earning management on stock return, Dr. Heba Slow and 5 co-authors. Now, these e-posters are selected based on the extent to which the theme is interesting. We looked at the theme, whether not only it is within the scope of the conference, whether it generate or stimulate enough interest among the audience, and also has the potential to stimulate further research. The originality and contribution to the knowledge, quality of writing style, the coherency, precise positioning of poster in existing international literature. I think so we looked at it, and the quality of argument incorporated. And you have seen or witnessed the students from Future University, the way they are structuring their e-posters, has the methodical rigor and then the contextual consistency. I found it quite interesting. So well done. And I think the mentors you are doing, working with your students, we can replicate and see other institutions we can work with our students same way. So congratulations for this e-poster. Then my third one is that My special thanks and gratitude to those people working so hard to review those papers. I think now it is one of the daunting tasks to find out the people who can take little time out of the teaching and assessment. I know that the faculty members are too busy with their, especially now, the assessment time period. And many of us getting irritated when we see we have to review this. But there are some people with the great wisdoms, and they understand that academia should be advanced, the society should be advanced, and then look at the papers and see in the balancing act and power. So congratulations on behalf of the Center for Business, CBER, and that on the future universities. The 3 people we found. Now let me say how many people. Number of reviewers for ROGE 2023, 42. 42 reviewers. Number of reviews received 172. So I'm sure that some of the reviewers will got 2, 3, 4, 5. And I always ask the team, don't send more than 2 because they will get then upset. Now when you are getting 148 papers, what you can do? So we have to take the burden of this. There is no first, second, third for the 3 reviewers that are acknowledging. We have Dr. Michael Wagner. Professor Wagner, thank you so much. Professor Serpil Karaman, ESR University, Turkey. I don't think she's here. Professor Pellegrino Manfra. Now, all the e-poster Vesperpa, they will be receiving the notifications. They will be getting the certificates, and the head of the institution will be receiving the notification. All the best reviewers we will be getting. Thank you. A special certificate for reviewing this. Now, so ladies and gentlemen, I think we are just nearing to end. The best paper presenters, as I don't have the list so far, normally we try to announce those, but you will be getting the email from us, and we are going to share via WhatsApp group. Anyone not in the WhatsApp group, please add your telephone, if you don't mind. I think you can then share. Sometimes we're getting too many information, so we get upset. With your permission, we're going to pass this, your WhatsApp number to our CBER field. There is one common group of CBER, so then you can get all the notification of what is happening. That's the way. So you'll be getting the names and all the certificate. Now, one thing you didn't get. If you didn't get, anyone is presenting, if you are here, you didn't get your certificate, please go and grab your certificate. But if you are presenting online, you can't get it. You'll be getting from us within the next 4 weeks. But you didn't get one thing. If we all can change our mindset, we can change everything. Conference such is not just to come and interact, go away, forget about it, and do your selfie, do your photographs and promote and so on. It is the mingling with other people. It is to interact with other people. Because this is one thing you cannot separate from you and others. So I would like to thank you. Our speakers, the first of all, Professor Yabaga, his institutions. When we had a long discussion with Professor Bodor, a lot of people take the opportunity. They know, they see, they touch, they feel, and grab it quickly. A lot of people takes quite a long time. He had that great aspirations. He had that great the visions. He took that opportunity. We made it collaborations. It's supposed to do 1 year. This is the 2nd year. We just confirmed. Next year it is going to happen 5th and 6th of August. So put on your tab. 5th and 6th of August, same place, and I hope to see big crowd. Crowd in that sense, so we can have room to speak and share. So thank you, Professor Bada. Thank you, Professor Bada, to make this happen. You are doing phenomenal. I don't think that this is only, how I can say it, sometimes I'm forgetting the word, it's not that self-promotions. Your commitment towards advancing the social progress is highly appreciated.
Thank you very much.
This is most important, is not looking inward, looking outward, is not looking that I should be sustained, I should be progressed, but you are thinking you all should be progressed. And it reminds me one of the great African philosophical doctrine, which is called Ubuntu. You exist, that's why I exist. Without you, I am nowhere. So, special thanks to you, special thanks to our keynote speakers. They have done really great jobs. The most important is the session chairs. You know, you have accepted so kindly, so graciously, because it is not your passions, it is not that you are committed towards the academia, because you have a great wisdom. You have a great knowledge and understanding that we need it. You felt that art within you. My special thanks to you for chairing this session. And we had 2 special sessions. Some of us telling me, can't we have more special sessions like that? David, thank you so much. And the team, David, launching such great initiatives and thinking that initiatives, that's alone the advancement and progress of the society. Well done. Because we can't sometimes think that way. Because our thought process, somehow there's a curtain, so we don't see beyond that. So thank you so much for the special sessions. And most importantly, you all of you, think about, I know some of you, Professor Botello, from Mexico, coming via USA, because he felt the CBER is not something unknown or stranger. CBER, he thinks, this is in his mind, and he felt that he can talk to someone, interact, say hello. I think when we respect you, we say that, the open-minded. You are so great. You took your time, your effort, came here, make this conference successful. Without you, CBER cannot exist. That I wanted to say, thank you so much again on behalf of. But I must also acknowledge some of the great team of CBER. You know that nowadays, I was more time, but nowadays I give less time to CBER. Very less time because of my full-time teaching commitment and so on. So I must say some of the team members and who work behind the scene, the project director for CBER, Dr. Bonia. Sometimes you know that I'm getting very good advice from those. Polash, Suchitra, we didn't see her. She has been working, and you all know Suchitra Datta. Where is she? Someone she's asking, where is Suchitra Datta? She's now working for London conference, University of London, which is the 2 days conference at Senate House, 1 day face-to-face, 1 day online. I'm sure that some of you can join. If not face-to-face, please online. Please pass the message to your students, you know, what they can do. We have Mukta, we have Polash Paramita. Most importantly, you have seen that last year, Sujata, is she here? She's there, she's working, helping, putting her. She's the membership managers. Now, there's a quite number of things we have. We have the membership services. I can tell you one thing, for the last 16 years, do you know how many of you did attend or associated with CBER? Over 12,000 members. 12,000, you see only 50, 60. 12,000 did attend, did publish, and associated with us. Because CBER not only doing the conferences on the major things, legislative leadership, the special types of programs across the globe. That is one of the most important things they are doing. So further do, again, special thanks from the CBER and Fiji University. Please remember, collaborations, cooperation. Without these 2 things, we cannot progress much. Therefore, we have to interact with each other. Please have a safe journey back. Wherever you go, first think about you, then think about the society, and bring anything you have if you can do something for you. Because you also publish books, but we don't publish too many books. There are limited number of books, and you have seen some of the books really going well. So the 4th general publications we have, and obviously the conferences. Our next conference in New York is 25th or 24th of April with the Mel Gilbert College, City University of New York. Professor Manfa is here. He was attending always. So maybe some of you can join in New York. We'll see, because New York conference, most of the participants are from North America, from actually US. That's all. With this, we're going to conclude the conference. Thank you.
Thank you.
To all volunteers. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
I didn't
very
mention.
special thank you.
I think I did a great mistake. Can you see? I always, I always supported by great people around me. I must acknowledge this time I'm so pleased, that these young volunteers, I was so fortunate that I'm learning from those people, and they helped me to look at beyond my abilities or capabilities. We have volunteers here. Can I see that Oksana,
Yes.
who presented yesterday? Who is doing her MBA now, and how tirelessly I could not do what they can do. Believe me, because they're young, energetic, young. We have
IT.
no. I'm coming to him. Definitely. We have the Animesh Datta, who will be going to university very soon. We have Shahid. Where is Shahid? We have Shahid doing MBA, and hopefully did fantastic job.
How about you?
Shahid, yes, I just mentioned. Just would like to say that he's a. No, leave it there. Leave it there. So Shahid, thank you so much. And most important also, I was so pleased when the people taking initiative. Everyone is taking initiatives. Our great IT, young, genius, and hardworking, and understandable. The IT person. Without telling, I don't need to tell people, and they took the initiatives. They felt what is needed, what is most important to give, not satisfaction, to give delight to all of you. They have done utmost. Well done, well done. Well done.